Oh, welcome back to one of these too. Oh, these guys should be isolated, but they're not. But we did make a big breakthrough last time. Oh, can you? These guys. Be able to attack out. Also, just get some good, strong troops. I think these guys are going to. Here, though, we can probably swing enough people around. Have much of a chance to get. This would be my target. Get any of these guys. Oh, guys surrounded such depth that this is a good old push. Pull you back. You're not going to be able to break through this turn, sadly. The stuff you just take and take so much more. We'll capture those guys. However, this is a good advance. Let's not sell ourselves short here. The only downside of this, of course, is I'm going to have left behind a chunk of my support. Right, you guys might done for. Uh, you don't have the force breakthrough. What we can do is do that, which is basically just ruining his rail line. Going to be set towards the counterattacks as well. We've got to remember that. We'll be able to repair, but can't get to. anywhere else that's weakened for this? Got light mud again. Oh, you're already a core, that's why. Get the artillery off the front line. Core on the front line. Try and find a division that's here. Hole. Not doing about the hole beyond that. Make a hole. Oh, that's interesting. Do I have any fast moving No, so we're going to have to do a good old fashioned breaking through there or there, so they can retrieve the bunker line. Have to move forces. $126, not a chance. Upper HQ. Give fire support. Cause them to retreat. Oh, that was there. I should have checked the main one, not the pop-up. Bad lads, my bad. 8,025,000. Those aren't me fitting up. Alright, so not as much of an active turn as I would like. Still got a lot of defense. But we've taken a good chunk of land. That'll push a bit high through there. Nice to see how this builds up next turn. There's still quite a few Romanian and like that on. Chance. Oh, get removed. Stalingrad front probably should move up. So I'm assuming that's going to get disbanded. Right, we're going to lose a lot of men this turn because those trapped tank units I wasn't able to get through to, just because it took so much to get through this lot. That's not bad. Happy with that. Hopefully they'll be able to build the fortifications up and we'll hammer through them again. Well, I just thought in the build mode. Let's replace a few tank corps and mechanized corps. Can at least be up there trying to build up some new units. Right. Yeah, they drift me straight to them. I hope they'll hold. They're not going to do that again. Those guys back. Yeah, they've reconnected those guys as expected. Ouch. It took them 3,000 men to do that though. But yeah, it's going to be a heavy loss turn. That's but ooh, yeah, they had to get the tanks in. Interesting what they've lost tank wise because they've had to throw in some heavier units. And they've reconnected that guy. I'm out my forts as well now. Are they going to make a hold here or are they going to try and retreat? Counter-attacking up. We held. We actually did 3,000 casualties, only taking 1,000. 5,000. They lost 5,000 in that attack. That's hopeful. Yeah, they lost more guys there. Right, they broke them, but it took them 7 attacks and like, quite a lot of casualties. They surrendered, unsurprising. So they retreated. There's a depot here. Give it any weak spot in the line, really. They're hoping they survive another turn. They've got Hungarian units for them. That's a lot of tanks we're losing this turn. These guys can stay surrounded, then we can get in there even more. Right, only 640. Ah, look, we've got those guys. 111,000 losses. Tanks. 80, 120. Lost a few tanks there. They've pulled back again. So, as we can't... Actually, that's the one I didn't want to... I can't take the ground. What I'm going to do... I'm going to move it one square away from them. Where to read it. Cork and cork. This will mean they'll have to come to attack. Like here. Right, you're the only survivor so far. Can't shift him. Alright. He'll go on next turn. You don't even have the movement. Rail repair isn't going to go very well. Because we can't get to the end of a line. This is going to be our best option. We're using some filling these gaps. The Germans can't retreat. That's just 5,000 men. There we go. I can talk. That wasn't to retreat. Bring these guys up. Because the sooner I get these guys off my flank, better. Flank supply lines, whatever you call it. Alright, we'll give a little bit of line so we don't take attrition casualty. They hit us hard then. Move these position. Yeah, use refit. Force these with before. Any other places got weak spots? This looks like one. Yeah, that's not bad. We haven't got anything to exploit it, but oh, look at this. That area here. ripe for them. Right, not much that we go into here. Copper HQ. Artillery. Tanks here. They can drive deep. Right, it's not going to be an encirclement, but what we make them worry about this sector. They can't quite retake Orel. All right, that makes me feel a bit better. Let's shift some troops south. This is a bit of a stagnated zone. Breakthrough, I've just spotted this one here. Oh, one heck short. We have another tank unit hiding some. Hey, that's a weak surround, but it's a surround. That's good. Another breakthrough up here. Means they've shifted troops to the south. Can't be strong everywhere. These woods will be amazing for defense. Yep. Let our line off them. You are going to come south. Going to move everyone to the front. That'd be good if we get those tank cores out next to maybe exploit that. Move you up to here just in you're battered. You need to go to refit. You're the southwestern front. Second good breakthrough there. Right. Allies landed in Sicily. Oh, good. 37 tanks to 1,000. I lost 1,200 tanks doing this, so that's going to have an impact. Oh, I think we had the initiative switch. Because suddenly I went through to 29 victory point. Yep. The initiative player just switched. Both sides of the thing. Drip, dips, guns, armor fighting vehicle, aircraft. Alright. Time to pay the piper. Alright, counterattack begins as we expected. Okay, they're attacking a fortified position there. Choices. Yep, this is what I was expecting. Yeah. I'm going to try and cut all this lot off. But I've got to give it a go, haven't I? We hold there, that's not bad. Okay. So far, not too bad. They surrendered. Routed. How do you route one of them? Pushing here. That's a lot. Then we held there. Oh. Yeah. North's going to hell. Held there, but still took more casualties. Right, got 1,000 sorties up. 75,000 lost. Got a garrison sorties. Okay. It did cause a mass retreat. Good. Right, step one. Reconnect the armor. Retake files in there. Want to pronounce that? Hold that. Depot to refit. The problem is I'm not going to be thin on troops to hold this. For a counterattack, that might be the end of this attack just because it is going to be hard for me to get enough guys to exploit this. Much as I want to. But we've punched some big holes in the map. Not getting the encirclements I want. I'm advancing. Right, we're going to bring you back. Just because you're too valuable to risk. Army can move. Western Front can get to that depth. Here we've got a chance of hitting a Panzer unit. That's 50 tanks they no longer have. Just got to make this bloody for them. All right, along here, this guy here needs a punch in the face. Not going to do much more than that. Now, took a port off, but it cost us 8k men. That's expensive. Right, we need to get this on. All right, that's 13,000. Another 27. Like, just surrounding a few units. You're fairly heavy. Let's get to this port. No, not this turn. Move another core up. Now you can start doing. Let's see if we can build a depot here. Factory fit. I know I'm gonna add more cores. Well, we got this lot up here. It could be, but also going to need a lot more troops by everyone else. Reinforcements. Spend everything on rifle corps in the command area. Got the troops, they're just not getting to the front line, so I may have to do it this one. I go to here, go to the map, let anything gate. Then type armored 3. Rifle, naval, infantry, 144,000 men in a good number of units. One of them is disbandable. Right? I'm just going to cycle the turn. Got nothing else I can do. All right, so continue to mess me up in the north. Now pick off weakened units down here. Yeah, throw everything they've got there. Flipping 43 assaults, eh? I just realised you've not had any game audio. Because I didn't change this over. Well, a bit late for now. Sorry about that. I'm still on my streaming mode, apparently. Okay, that was a bit better. Only 750 sorted. Doesn't look like there have been any major retreats in the German lines. Actually, nope. Giving up a bit more ground down here. I should be able to exploit that. Yeah, my victory points are recovering. Men are dropping heavily. Them guns, armor fighting vehicles has popped back up because I got those tank cores out. The aircraft is slowly dropping. They're definitely taking more losses. Not than me, obviously, but than they have been having. Just need to be able to break through and catch you guys. What are we looking for? Lots here, but it's already played out. Only July. It's the logistics. Not getting enough men front. There's rifle corps. 46 turns to order a battle check. Right, guys to the front. And that'll be do it for today. So thanks for watching. See you next time.